In a recent reel, I reminded you to stop focusing on one specific outcome or limiting yourself to one specific person, and to remind yourself it's this or better. Boy, did my comment section get spicy. People went off and started coming at me being like, I will not accept anything other than exactly what I want. Someone said, I refuse to dictate externally what I get to receive. I absolutely refuse to settle. And then, of course, the myth that you might not actually get what you want. You might have to deal with something you don't really want because you weren't specific enough. Look at how terrified people are of losing control. But the massive misunderstanding is that not once was I ever asking anyone to give up any control to some external force. All I was asking was for you to hand over the wheel to the version of you that actually knows what the hell they're doing. Nothing external is dictating anything. This something better isn't coming from an outside force. It's coming from you. People think they know the absolute best thing possible for them, and that is literally neurologically impossible because your conscious mind can only perceive 5% of your reality. Your conscious mind is literally built on the past. It can only ever perceive of anything it's already seen, heard of, or known of up until this moment right now. Not to mention, the conscious mind is incapable of differentiating between a trauma bond, an actual literal chemical addiction to an ex-partner, or what you actually want versus the placeholder your brain has come up with to symbolize what you want, which is just the end state emotional experience you think you'll get to have by being with that person. It has nothing to do with the actual person. Your brain is going to scrape the past and the 5% of reality it can see and decide for you what could possibly be the best thing. But your inner being and higher self are able to access far more infinitely better options available to you. You just don't get to feel that until you can experience them. So this or better. Your inner being or higher self is not a woohoo term. It's the you, the most authentic version of you underneath all of the BS programming, patterning, and past that you've experienced. That is the subconscious part of you that speaks directly with the universe, which is also you. So when you demand one specific outcome because you're terrified of settling, you're settling. And since your conscious mind can only perceive reality based on the past, when you lock on to that target, you're capping your entire future at your old wounds and your old experiences. This or better simply means I am unshakable in the specific standard of fulfillment that I deserve. And here's the most important part. It means I refuse to limit how big, expanded, or incredible it's allowed to look. True power isn't forcing a past-based desire to bend to your will. It means stepping into a state of being so solid that your peace, power, and fulfillment are completely unshakable, regardless of what any external variable does. Your higher self will always see far more than what your limited conscious mind is able to perceive. So it's just about allowing all of the best possibilities to find you. So hit follow if you want to learn more about how to actually use the science-backed principles of what manifestation actually is in a way that actually works in your real life in real time.